Hello guys, welcome back to some more World of Tanks. I wasn't going to show you this one, but then I decided to just keep it in because it's actually partly saved when I was trying to save the next replay. And this is just this match is just showing you kind of like what the teams are like at the moment. You know, we've had a good game so far. You know, this is nothing to be sniffed at. You know, and unfortunately, the next shot sets me on fire. I get tracked. I'm pretty much thinking it's all over, but we're still alive. And then we just pull back here. We could have put some shots into that guy, but something or other it was hit us from on top of the hill. And my team is all piled up there on the 1-2 line, but back just not helping at the moment. They're not even spotting the enemy up. They're just sat there wasting their time, and the rest of our team is getting crushed up on the hill here. And we've got two heavies, a TD back there, and they're just not really doing anything to help at this point. I'm finding it hard to help this guy because there's a guy on the lighthouse there. Very good. So if you win that position, you're in a good position to actually win the game there. If you get one or two tanks up on that lighthouse and they're uncontested. So there's Paladin there. Yeah, doubtful that I'm going to pen this guy here, really. But just trying to scare him off from hitting our teammate there. And there's another Ragnarok on full health. We spot the guy up and get the artillery to hit him, but I'm just trying to get my team to attack. You know, if I had another guy here supporting me, and had someone push up on the other side of the hill there, I think we'd be in a good position to win the game. But if I hadn't been caught on fire as well, that would have made a lot of difference in this game. And it's just teams at the moment just reluctant to move from like the cap area at the moment. I think people are getting in bad habits again because of artillery's accuracy and reload speed. It's just making them not want to push out anymore, and just camp so that they're safe. Obviously there was artillery in the game, but now the artillery's out of the game. This guy's pushing, but of course too little, too late. I'm worried about this Ragnarok pushing down because he seems like a decent player. He seems to know what he's doing. He's almost dead, and could have just done with a bit of him. If he showed a little bit of himself, we would have managed to finish him off, and that would have been pretty big. The SU manages to take out one of their heavies, which is great. I'm trying to get back to help him, but then the Paladin shows up. We put one shot into him, two shots into him, but unfortunately we're not fully loaded. We try to get down here and we dodge another of his shots. Now we just need time to reload. If we get chance to reload, we could kill this guy. But yeah, no help from our team here. We're so close to reloading on this guy. He's missed two shots, but we're stuck. We're taken out of the game with 5,000 combined there, and the TD and the heavy still not doing anything to really contribute to the game there. If the heavy had pushed and the TD had pushed there, we would have taken out the Paladin and one of the other heavies, or the TD that was sat back there, and it would have been probably a different game. He just completely sits out in the open there. Taking care of that guy at now. It's game over. We've got a TD left and an artillery left.
Why do I have to be with these fucking teams? Fucking
He sets
idiots
up
on
the TD
every
sets up a bit of
fucking
an
team. Just learn to play the
ambush there,
fucking
but
game.
with
Fuck's
accuracy being on what it
sake.
is, that guy just
Absolute
snapshots him
fucking
down.
morons.
Yeah, just
Fucking
not a good
useless
game.
pricks.
Not a good game. And yeah, that Ragnarok got 6,000 damage, so yeah, all of his own. We are actually creeping up to our second mark on the Ragnarok, so we're spending a lot of time playing this game at the moment. Playing the Ragnarok, so we're just trying to earn some silver. Oh, and today I actually finished my season pass, so that was good. I managed to get the tier 10 and the King Tiger. I already had the King Tiger, so that has a nice big boost to my silver. So that was great. And I have earned the American tier 10 medium, which I have taken out a couple of times. Now I have I've been having a bit of a problem with ammo at the moment. Some people have been having trouble. They've been taking out their tanks accidentally without commanders. I've seen loads of people doing it, and I can see how easy it is to do. But the main problem with me is actually buying ammunition. It seems to sometimes, unless you press the right button, it doesn't auto resupply your ammunition. So when I buy like a new tank or get a new tank, earn a new tank, I put ammunition in it and I go out in a few battles, and then on the second one or the third battle, I realise that it's not resupplying my tank with shells, so I'm running out of ammunition partway through the match. So yeah, quite annoying that. There's just so many different features on this game. It's still kind of annoying, and they need to fix it. As well as like buying supplies for your tanks, it still automatically, for most of the time, puts it to gold rather than silver. And I don't know why that's a thing. It should automatically be silver. Yes, you can have an option of putting it to gold, but it should automatically put as resupplied as using silver for it, not gold. Because no one majority of people, like 99% of people, do not want to use gold to buy fire extinguishers and stuff like that. So they need to change that. And they have finally changed where the sixth sense is. We are kind of like it's moved so it's not going to be covered up by your track being damaged, which is great. That should have been. And there we go, track off first guy there, and he gets taken care of. So there's no lights in this game, so we're kind of trying to be a light tank in this game. Which is very tricky because this thing doesn't turn very well, as there is a artillery in play, so we are just trying to avoid the oncoming shells of the artillery. So we're just keeping moving, popping up, spotting, and then moving until the sixth sense goes. So we don't want to get hit by artillery, because that's not a lot of fun. This guy gets in the way just in time to block my shots or put me off my shots. So a bit annoying. But yes, sorry again, another Ragnarok replay. But this is just what we're playing at the moment to get silver, because it is my best silver earner. And that is kind of the issue of having these special tanks, that, having special tanks that have that bit more crew XP boosts or silver earning boost is like, I'm not using my other tier 8 premiums at the moment, not really. I'm trying to earn silver, so what is the point in me going out? And he gets the corner of me. I don't know how that's like a super slim chance of him hitting that, but the accuracy is so good at the moment. Yeah, so that is kind of the problem of having these extra boosted tanks. You know, I'm trying to earn silver, so why on earth would I go out in another tier 8 premium if it's not gonna earn me as much silver? Well, I mean, I have no qualms about playing this tank because it's an amazing tank, but I'd still really kind of want to use my other premium tanks, but this just uses, it's just such a good tank and it earns me extra silver, so I'm just going to go out in it lots. I'm trying to, like I said, just spot up things really. My team are reluctant to move. I am just trying to do snapshots at the moment because I'm a bit slow to get out of the way. I've got no armor, so I can get hit pretty easily and pen pretty easily. So just trying to spot up really, and maybe take the odd snapshot to boot. As you can see, we have got over 2,000 assisted, so just 2,000 spotted pretty much, and only 600 of our own damage at this point. So that is pretty much all we're doing, is spotting up. Like I said, trying to spot up is quite difficult, because as soon as I pop up, someone is always aiming at me, and it seems to be that guy that just hit me over there, which is quite annoying. We've lost the hill. It's not looking too good for our team at this point in time, to be honest. I can't seem to... I'm getting shut down at every opportunity. I'm just showing tiny bit of myself, and I'm getting spotted and aimed at every single time I pop up. But I am getting a good... Even so, I'm still getting a good amount of assisted. We are trying to spot up for these TDs on the 1-2 line, pretty much. And that's all we're trying to do at this point. Because they can't do anything unless they've got a target to actually aim at. So having those free guns in the game is paramount at this point in the game. Yes, we are winning. So that's why I'm going to push into the bowl at this point. Or not quite yet. But we're going to push pretty soon because we are winning. And we want to make sure that advantage is not squandered by just us sitting back and not doing anything. So we do get hit, and we kind of dodge artillery shell. Not sure it was aimed at us anyway, but it was pretty close to us. We tried to use that last shell. It didn't go in, but that's fine. We've still only done 600 of our own damage, but we're almost at 5,000 assisted. So we're having a great game at the moment. Maybe not quite as fun because we're not doing our own damage, but you know, it's this game was quite a big boost to my marks of excellent. Tried to shut that guy down, but we get hit in the side again. There's still that medium on the other flank there, Italian, but he's finally taken care of. So we've got just 3 guys left. Unfortunately, we don't have a full clip, but we put both shells into that guy. We've almost got 6,000 assisted. Now got over 1,000 of our own damage. So yeah, we're having a good game. Not many kills. I don't think I've killed anybody so far. So yeah, just looking for that artillery. And there he is, gets spotted on the railway track. So yeah, we're not gonna be able to finish this guy off, unfortunately. But yeah, nice game. Basically did the light tanks role in that match. Luckily, artillery didn't really go for us. That is a godsend, because we would have, if he did aim for us, we would have got shut down pretty quickly. So yeah, 7,000 assisted, 7,000 combined. Top of the team by only a little bit, because it's all assisted damage really, and no kills unfortunately. Anyway, see you in the next match, guys. All right, out in the Dragon. Again, we are going at the Dragon fairly often because A, it's a very good, tier 8 premium tank, and B, because obviously I'm using my Ragnarok a lot. I'm just on filters. I'm choosing tier 8s and premiums, and right next to the Ragnarok is the Dragon. So when I get kicked out of a game quite quickly in the Ragnarok, I'll go out in the Dragon while I'm waiting for the Ragnarok to come back out, pretty much, and that's how I'm playing at the moment, just to get silver. And again, this one's quite a good one to get silver because it's a really good tank, and so you're gonna have more likely to have good games and thus more likely to earn more silver. So we're going to push. We don't normally push all the way across this way. We normally work that ridge line. There's no artillery either, but no one seems to be coming this way. So someone's going to have to take this corner, and it's going to be me, unfortunately. I'm very reluctant to push at this point because, yeah, I'm going to be aimed at pretty quickly. We take a snapshot. We dodge another oncoming snapshot, and we get a roll of 376. It was pretty nice for our first hit of damage. Unfortunately, that one bounced because we kind of rush it. But we managed to take a bit of damage but in our track, but actually not get tracked. So that's very nice. Saw quite a few shots coming there. So he thought that most of them must have been fired. So he went out there and tried to take a shot. And they tracked us and didn't do any damage again, which is very nice. Very lucky. And there were some guys on that corner now, so we are pushing. Looks like our team is pushed into a very good position right now. Unfortunately, we hit his track but don't take it off. So we didn't get anything out of that, really. So we're going to work this corner. Unfortunately, didn't aim that quite as well as we would have liked to. Rushing that shot a bit, we hit into the dirt. So at the moment, we're not having a particularly good game. Although a little bit lucky and unlucky all at the same time. You know, could have received a lot more damage than we have done so far. But we managed to hit the tiger and do some good old damage to him. And again, so we're taking him for a lot of his health there. And he is... If I was him, I would have probably pulled back by now. Such little damage. And we unfortunately bounced that shot. I'm not sure where it went. Right under his hull, I think. So a bit unfortunate that bounced. We're pushing again because we are pretty much winning on every front of this map. And unfortunately, our aim goes way off there for some reason. So we're trying to get our aim back, back in place there. Seems to, whenever I go near the dead tank, the gun barrel goes up in the air. So we'll wait. We knew we were going to take a shot there, but it was fine as long as we hit that shot. So we're only just winning, and then that guy pokes out top tier, and he's sat back at the base. So it was very nice of him to do that. You know, not show his face until now. Because if he was on that corner, the game probably would have been very different for the enemy team. They would have had a good chance of winning if he was actually doing a good job and pushing up to this corner. Now he's pulled back, but these guys are pushing. I want to try to help them. He pushes out, and we track him and pen him, and he pushes back. I think he'll be a bit... So we try to get out of his gun line and help push this corner and finish these guys off. I'm finding it difficult to get a shot off these guys. Sergeant Slaughter, we get a shell into the base of him. Now, to be honest, I've forgotten what the Sergeant Slaughter is. I thought it was a tier 8. It's actually a tier 9, so we do make a mistake a little bit later on with this guy. And our push hasn't worked out as well as we had hoped. So now I'm a bit on my own here. And we just hit the top of his turret and bounce. So we push, trying to get round these dead wrecks to get into cover, but unfortunately he hits us, and then someone camping hits us on the hill there. So we take a shot into him. He looks like he's trying to push. So there we go. We're trying to get into his side here. There we go. To make sure we pen him. So we only got 3 enemies left. And our team seems to be a bit reluctant to be pushing right now. We should be pushing. And there, he's not looking our direction. So we pop a shell into him. He should probably still be reloading, but it's still a little bit risky with all the update. He could be loaded, but as the fact he's pulling back, it's probably a good chance he still is reloading. So we've managed to put a shell in and finish him off. Now just the last 2 guys. I'm guessing the heavy is that tier 9 that we saw earlier. Tracked him, and there he is. And he pounced. He tracks us, but he didn't pen us. Now I'm trying to get that wreck in between me and him. He should be just going for us right now. He's we pull back completely, and then he starts getting hit. We're going to try to finish him off. Unfortunately, we don't hit that shot, unfortunately, but we end up with almost 5,000 combined. So it's a very good game. It's a good way of showing you when and when not to push on that front. I think it was quite good match to show. And there you go. Yeah, it was a decent game. Pretty quick. That's how most matches are at the moment. Seem to be pretty quickly. And we got first class in that one as well, which I'm a bit surprised. I didn't get too many kills. But we did get at least one tier 9 kill, didn't we? So I guess that helped. And that Sergeant Slaughter had a good game as well on the enemy team. Anyway, I'll see you in the next match, guys. Alright, we're already into this game. We came up to this normal position. We've got over 1,000 damage, and now we've got 400 assisted. Yeah, we managed to get over 1,000 damage into one of these tanks crossing here. Managed to set him on fire, and we're going to get some more shots in. And of course, on the move, he pens. So we take a bit of damage, but that's fine. At the moment, we've got over 2,000 damage, and the game's barely started. And I like this position for mediums and light tanks when you're spawning on this side of the map. It is very good. And then we spotted up this Type 4 heavy, and he's just getting absolutely annihilated by these guys on the hill behind me. Kind of frustrating, really. I mean, frustrating from the fact that they're all sat there and not helping push forwards a bit. But at the moment, it's obviously helping me a lot because I'm getting a lot of assistance. That's fine. I normally wouldn't think that was a good position for a lot of tanks to be in on our team for us to win the game. Obviously, as long as we're spotting people up, it's not too bad. I'm a bit reluctant to push out much further because obviously I'm a medium, going to get annihilated if a couple of heavies turn up. But this guy's pushing, so with his help, you know, we're going to push up as well. We're already one tank ahead. So that's so we're going to try to get up behind these guys on this corner. And they suddenly started to push by the looks of things. But we're still going to try to get in. Yeah, and then suddenly a medium turns up. Now that's a bit unfortunate. And then this heavy, by the looks of things, he's getting pushed by our team now and falling back. And he's now looking across this way. We're going to try to get his cupola, and we pen the first shot. Miss the second because he finally moves. But then the third shot hits him as he tries to pull behind those rocks. And we finish him off. So we got over just under 4,000 damage combined at the moment. And there's still quite a bit of damage to be done. Now we're going to go in the opposite direction. Because, yeah, I think most of the enemy team will be looking at the 1-2 line. Because, well, that's the kind of corner we've won, really. I'm going to try to spot people up. Because I'm guessing the TD... And there we go. That was one of the TDs. He was trying to come up behind us by little things. And we get all 3 shells into him and finish him off. So that's a good amount of damage. Quite frustrating for him, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I want to... with the update, I really don't think I would want to be out in the ATs anymore. Because the only thing they could rely on is their fast reloading gun and their armor. But obviously, the accuracy is so good, everyone can hit their cupola right now. Unfortunately, that last shot went into a dead tank. And this guy's over here. We put a shot in to him and blind fire him. And we managed to pen. So he's just the last guy left, unfortunately. And unfortunately, we're on a big old reload. And the whole team is here. So we don't get any more shots into him, unfortunately. But yeah. Not sure why he was so far back. I don't know what he was trying to do there. It's probably not going to hit many people that far back. But there you go. That's teams for you. So he came first, 3 kills, just under 4,000 damage of our own, and just over 2,000 combined. So very nice game, but still only a second class, and that's how good the games are in these tanks. Anyway. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you soon. Bye.